He's sporting the shorts of the direction that all young fighters want to go into the upper echelons of the sport of mixed martial arts. A great jumping off point is right here at MMA Battle Arena.
What's interesting, Steve, about Wolf Gym is they have a cage, and I think it makes a big difference being a gym that has a cage, because you get to spar in it, you feel more comfortable in it. It's quite an overwhelming thing for a debut fighter to walk in and never have been in a cage before, and all of a sudden be locked in a cage with an opponent that's going 100%. If you've got one in your gym, you can get used to circling, working off the sides, and just feeling comfortable in there.
Definitely. You're going to have that kind of familiarity that you're going to be able to transfer into your performance. Looking in a really good shape here. Doesn't look stuck from the weight cut or anything of that sort.
I think middleweight's the best weight to do. They've got knockout power, they're not too big. And now we had some online voting. 74% of the online votes were saying that George Benson was going to be the winner tonight, but some of the voting has been a little bit far off, I thought.
It's been a bit way off, really. We got some online voting there. It's nice that these are both debut fighters, so they both have no wins, no losses, and one of them's about to punch their check into victory in a few moments.
Yeah, what a brave thing it is to do, to come out, to step into this cage in front of this massive audience at the Bingley Hall in Birmingham, put it all on the line and throw bombs.
We have a bit of a taller, rangier fighter, I believe, in Brandon Frost. He's representing Stoke MMA. A lot of good MMA fighters coming out of Stoke-on-Trent right now. It's a huge sort of cultural shift in movement there up in Stoke, going from making pottery to making people go to sleep.
It's Stoke-on-Trent famous for pottery, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're called the Potters, the team. I used to live up there. Yeah, Stokies. How are you doing, duck? That kind of stuff.
Stokies.
Love it. Yeah, exactly what you were saying, Chris. They're both tall, rangy fighters. They've got 185 pounds of power each. All the speed, all the precision, and a bit better gas tank than the heavyweights usually. Though our heavyweights earlier on today were incredible. They were an anomaly in themselves. Here we go, Brandon Frost getting his final instructions. We'll be able to take our measure of both of these young men. Just a few moments.
Remember, Ballerina is brought to you by Sopology, Power Grip Sports, Direct T Sports, and Power Grip. Power Grip made beautiful merchandise now, all with the Ballerina branding, so you can support your favorite UK mixed martial arts show and wear a Ballerina t-shirt, Ballerina hoodie, koozie if you can. I don't know if they have a koozie, I'm just guessing. Socks.
Should have a koozie. The gloves, I want the gloves, man.
The fighting gloves.
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
Fighting gloves, man. Feel yourself really, really
Should
cool.
have turned the
What's up,
tally
people?
down.
How's everyone doing? Give us a wave. Give us a wave over there.
Is that a
I like being on
there?
the big
Or?
screen, Steve. I think it's where we belong. We've just been the voice of Ballerina for too long. Now we're their faces. Steve is a famously good dancer.
I can't help it. It's it's great. The best thing, I think one of the best things about MMA is the walkout songs, because there's a very, very good melody of it. There we go, our man.
That's the producer, Kevin Orchard.
Just making sure I look.
Makes a
Which is
lot
my
of
good side.
the fight TV producer, the man himself, makes a lot of MMA shows and possibly pornography.
Possibly. There we go. Good show of respect from both fighters. They've been long in the training for this, and this is their moment. Let's go to our...
I'll do it anyway. I'll show you. I don't know.
looking good, folks.
We
Looking
have-
fired up.
We have Benson in the red and Frost in the black.
I love the Stoke-on-Trent fans because they just tell you what they want to see.
Violence.
Lots of it. Possibly some life-changing injuries.
Here we go. They look fired up, Steve.
84 kilos. No feeling out process here. As Benson
running.
sprints across the cage, only to be met by a tie clinch from Frost.
Does anything ever look like two debut fighters more? Oh, dropped by a leg kick.
I think he just kind of, he was kind of trying to step off there and he got kicked.
Frost looking to tie him up, slow down this abuse from Benson.
He's
throwing up a triangle, Steve.
He is indeed, and I don't necessarily know if
Now.
Benson's aware of it.
Oh, he's tied up, got the arm, almost an armor platter. Got the arm tied up in a weird position.
Benson doing very well to stand up over him.
Benson almost putting himself back into an armbar.
You know, he's got to pull that arm right out. As he,
Hammer fisting out of it, classic defense.
good defense, he's got his elbow bent.
Yeah, as long as he keeps Frost stacked, he will be fine. Just doesn't want Frost to extend his hips and better drive the arm. Now this is better for Benson. Oh, the triangle was almost there again, though.
He needs to pull both arms out as he looks to pass and get some pressure down.
Frost is dangerous off his back with these submissions. This is just what Benson needs, though.
He needs to focus on the sprawl. I think he's going to try to jump on some sort of neck choke, but he doesn't have the position yet, and Frost ends up on top.
Frost driving in.
Frost is back up, pressing Benson into the cage. Ooh, right hands landing. Big swings from Benson as he tries to come out.
Spinning back kick from Frost.
Oh, huge
big
right
right.
hand.
Totally different
Benson
on here,
beating
then
them.
it's see.
Frost has got it. He eats another one and he's staggering all over the place.
Iron chin on Benson.
And Frost got to look to land it again. He does, but it glances off the jaw.
Nice mix between the body kicks and the big headshots.
I think Frost just has to wait for him to overextend and then try to land the shot a little bit cleaner.
Frost is trying to put him away.
Just a straight shot down the middle might do it.
Superman! Beautiful Superman from Frost.
Now he's throwing the knees hard into the body of Benson, who just hasn't had a moment to breathe. Frost going back for the takedown now.
Trying to get the takedown.
Just a moment, kind of stopping the action here. Frost gets his head out.
Benson maybe looking for a guillotine. He's got to keep his legs wider.
20 seconds left in this round. Around that moments ago, it didn't look like Frost could
Big
get out of it.
takedown.
Frost is now taking the back of Benson. He's got big shots landing, and the referee's way on top of this. Is Benson doing enough? Big punches coming through. He's moving.
Short time left.
Less than 5 seconds. Big shots landing for Benson. Right through the guard of Benson. Benson does enough to keep himself active. He stands up.
Benson in a world of trouble. Frost so close to getting the stoppage.
That was close. But those two right hands, you know, Frost recovered really well from that momentary trip and stumble that happened off of that leg kick. He pops back up and he lands two really great right hands through the middle, and then he threw, and you had to shout it, our favorite DC superhero. He does the Superman punch right
Lovely.
through the guard.
And a spinning back kick, showing real diversity in his skill set is Frost, and determination after being dropped by that kick.
If I'm Frost, I sit behind my jab. I wait for the 1-2 to come forward from Benson. I just lower the boom and pow, throw that right hand right down the middle. If that corner is not telling you right now to throw a right hand down the middle instead of these overhand things,
What was the telling
well,
you?
Time for a new corner.
I do say, gentlemen, if you can't see that a straight shot will end this fight, I don't think we could ever agree on anything.
I think Frost needs to just be a little bit more patient, maybe. Not overcommit to every shot. He is running the danger of punching himself out. I like a little 80% on everything to set it up, and then when you see the opening, that's the big shot where you load up on.
Similarly, I think Benson throwing the jab and going to the leg kick might be a way forward again. There's a huge adrenaline dump here that I'm seeing on the face of Frost at the moment. We've been asked to wipe him down. Chest.
This is a strategic error by the corner of Frost to
Buying him some time. All the Stoke faithful, and like that first round, let's see if he can give him more of the same.
Here we go.
And we see him hang back and hit the right hand again.
This is good. Nice change of strategy from Benson. Doesn't want to get drawn into another striking match. Can he finish this single? Oh, kind of pulls guard, but it worked. Some questionable wrestling.
Yeah, we've seen some great submission work from Frost so far, so I don't know if this is exactly where you want to be if you're Benson.
Frost clearly has some great skills in all areas of the fight.
He brings him down into a closed guard. Full guard, not quite closed yet.
Once again, looking for the triangle as Frost has thrown it over Steve. Oh,
he's looking for a short armbar. Oh, he had it momentarily there, but now Benson uses this to pass.
Frost did a good job there of recovering the guard. Benson could have got side control. Frost was straight on his side, bring his knee across in the space, and once again start looking to look for submissions.
He's going to go for a shave arm lock here, but really hard to finish that in this position.
Oh!
Benson throws a couple shots down into the middle with only the
This could be the
canvas.
comeback of the century if Benson can land a big thunderous ground and pound.
Definitely of the month.
Maybe the month. No.
There we go. Frost trying to come up on those legs. Benson doing well to sag the hips back.
And Frost struggling to get back to his feet. What's Frost looking for here? Maybe a leg? Interesting jiu-jitsu from Frost. Trying to sneak out the back, take a leg, double outside Ashigarami.
Can't go for the heel.
Oh, let's go for heel hooks. He had a good position for it.
He did. He really did. He's too careful.
We're only allowed straight leg locks here at Battle Arena, so knee bars or straight foot locks.
Benson is on top and he's landing here. He's giving a good argument for why he's still in this fight. And maybe, as you alluded to, Chris, it might have been very tiring for Frost in that first round. He might have punched himself out. And now we're in a crucifix position a la Matt Hughes.
I think this is down to a genius defensive or change up of tactics from Benson's corner, shooting the takedown, changing this fight, but now he's on the bottom. Does he have a triangle lock? No, he's got a no-arm triangle locked up, Steve. Classic move. Frost is going to sneak out and be on top. This is good for Frost.
We got 30 seconds remaining in this second round. Frost has done so well when he's been on top.
This could be a round apiece.
The corner needs to be watching the time and give him some advice. He could take this round if he just lands a few shots. Knees to the body are allowed there under a grounded opponent. Always wanted to see that.
Oh, lovely right.
Oh, look at this.
I love this ref.
Yeah, he's all over
He's
it, man.
antsy.
He's like a mom taking her kids to the park for the first time, just everywhere.
Beautiful performance by both these fighters. I mean,
Back and forth, back and forth. It's really hard to score that second round in favor of Benson, but he did a lot there, and you can see the big right hands landing on the monitor here for our man Frost, the man from Stoke, bringing all the swing. But you gotta think, if you're in that corner right now, it's all to play for. This third round is what's going to decide it.
Benson versus Frost. What an exciting fight this has been. I can't believe they're debut fighters. They both showed really good diversity of skill set, maturity, very coachable as well. Benson clearly listening to his corner, having a change of strategy, coming out for round number 2, and possibly getting the nod. He had a long amount of control time.
Third round, the gate is closed, and it's time to unleash the beasts that have been here from the beginning. Frost, Benson, all to play for. Benson coming, swinging wildly forward, careening him into the fence.
Will we see more striking from Frost? He was having a lot of success, so will this turn into another grappling match? Frost sneaking knees up the middle. Oh, Frost looking for a trip.
You know what we're talking about,
Coming
mate.
down
Yeah,
the
I've
floor.
said, yeah.
Such a frenetic
You've
pace
called
for the
everything
first
right
now.
so far.
Both of them high amounts of adrenaline, both having
Even the cock
opportunities
up from
possibly
our
to get the finish.
corner.
And now we have Benson turning away from the fight. Big right hands. We're going back to the right hands theme from earlier.
Frost landed it.
Calls from Benson's corner to stay active.
Nobody's
Keep punching, but he keeps swinging.
skimmed.
And Benson's just leaving himself open to the counters. The knees that have been coming through by Frost.
And nobody's really setting up anymore. It's just slobber knockers. It's like a Rocky scene.
Frost doing really well to cover up, to be just aware of his own defenses in these situations. He's going to look to break away again and land some more punches. Look at that. Uppercut lands, pushes him away. Right hand again, just below the chin that time. Throat punch. And again, here he's sagging now on the head of Benson, making him carry him, not letting him get a moment to breathe.
Oh, nice knees. Oh, both of them throwing huge power.
But then Benson gets backed up again, right? He eats the shot and he backs up.
Corner of Benson, pleading for him to make space, throw some straight shots down the middle. Frost with the knees.
Good head position here from Frost as he goes back to the legs. He's got his hands connected, he gets the scoop, but he can't get the takedown, not quite. Just doesn't have his legs under him there.
1 minute left.
Nice hammer fist there from Benson. Benson might be able to turn the tables here if he can break away and land a big shot. It's been a tale of just punches coming through and right hand sneaks by. Left hook, right hand covering up as Benson.
So much heart. Both of these fighters. Fantastic performance.
Very entertaining 8.5 minutes.
I feel like Frost is winning this final round just based off pressure.
Forward, forward, forward.
Short time, last few seconds.
Big kick lands there for Benson, but he's got to do more out of it.
Frost loading up.
Benson backing away, Frost loading up and coming forward. Benson landing punches. And that's how we finish, as we began. Huge bombs being thrown by both fighters. Neither one being able to get the real edge.
Incredible performance.
Yeah, there you see it right
Absolutely
there.
incredible.
Big kicks and mixing it up. There's your spinning back kick from Frost. What an awesome, awesome.
Whoa, look at those rights landing. Huge right
You
hand.
see, they trade it there, right and left. And depending on where you are in the angles of the cage, Chris, you might have seen Frost being a bit more effective, or you might have seen Benson being a bit more effective. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this has been scored. Oh, we've got some scorecards here. Maybe they were a little more decided than I could have been. Some really excellent performance from both Frost and Benson. I wanted to see him go back to that right hand a little bit more, drop away, because I thought he had the number, but Benson just did so well to keep active and keep those bombs coming. Didn't give Frost a second. Now he's sitting there wobbling, being like, I've definitely earned my pints tonight. Ooh, it was in favor of Benson. 74% for Benson, 28% for Frost in our online survey. I don't know if it's going to be the underdog again.
No, hold on. Casey comes back on.